Good morning guys, and welcome to another episode of FFF Safari videos. We're out this morning. It's about a week after we put out that bait for the Bushpigs, so we're back on location. So yeah, let's go see what happened with the bait, and then if we got anything on the trail camera. Stay tuned. Well, the trail cam says there was no action here, and the same on the bait spot. So let me open up the bait spot quickly and show you how it looks inside. Our bait spot. As you can see, we've got a bunch of maggots and stuff inside the bait, and that's what we want. It's one of the attractions we got for the pigs, and some of the stuff they love. So I'm happy with the condition of the bait. Now it's just waiting again for the pigs to come in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave this bait spot and leave the camera, and then we'll head over to our second stand up in the corn, and let's go see what happens there, and then add some bait up there. Okay guys, I just reached my second bait spot, so you can see I'm in the corn here behind me. So yeah, let's go see what happens in the corn, if we've got anything else on that bait spot or on a trail camera. Okay guys, good news on this bait spot. We've had a lot of movement, different animals. It looks like I had the Bushpig in on Saturday night while it was raining. Porcupine definitely visit almost every night, and then what's awesome is that we've had a Steenbuck male coming in as well. He also marked his territory. Steenbuck is not an antelope that we find often in this area, so that's really special to see that. Let me show you where he marked his territory. As you can see, what they do, Steenbuck, is they mark their territory, they defecate here, and then you can see the scratches where they then scratch with the ground, on the ground, and cover they scent the feces and the urine. So that's typical of Steenbuck. So you can see it brilliantly. So let me get the bait spot up and running again. You'll see the rocks here. We'll place the rocks back again. What I do is I put the bait out, and then I cover it with the rocks so that the porcupine don't get into it quickly. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Here's the big pipe that I've made, but it's not been successful so far. So we'll see what I'll do with this. Maybe I'll build another one and come put it out. So we'll have a permanent pipe running with corn as well, so with bait. So let me get busy quickly. It's starting to, if you look at the area, it's starting to be a bit drizzly, so this is fine. So let's see what we can find if we keep baiting this spot. The pigs have definitely been eating the area. If you look here, it's pigs eating here where this corn has been hit. It's been pushed over, and this is young corn now. So what they'll do now is they will feed on this. So this one has been destroyed now. So it was all over the place that we'll find this. So yeah, let's see if we can't get them on bait and shoot a couple of them. The bait set up there behind me. You see there they are. Man, I wish you guys could smell this. It's a strong smell. Hopefully it's sweet enough, and the pigs will like it. So next job is to put some rocks over it to prevent some of the porcupine coming in and stealing some of our corn. Okay guys, so the bait spot looks like this now. As you can see, I've placed quite a lot of rocks on there. This is mainly just to keep the porcupine out as much as possible, because they will raid the same spots and they will clean out the bait a lot faster than the pigs would. So when the bush pigs comes in, they're strong enough and they will move these rocks away to get to the bait. So that makes it a bit better for us to protect it, and then also see what movement is there with the trail camera. My trusty old CKRT Trench tool helped me to sort out a bit of the things here. So yeah, it's an awesome little tool to have in the back of the Land Cruiser, to get you out of problems in the mud and dig when you need to dig. So yeah, what I'm going to do next is I'll put the GoPro on, and then we'll go walk through the corn to show you how thick it is and what I do at night and why I can't take guests out with me at night when I stalk them in the corn. So yes, proof, porcupine, not only photos but porcupine call is also laying around here. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let me show you what I do when I stalk them in the corn at night. Guys, so what I do when I stalk the bush pigs at night is I'll be next to the corn, sitting listening, and then you will hear them feed, breaking the corn stalks and stuff, and as they chew, and then you try to determine roughly which row they are at, and you start stalking. So as you can see, it's quite thick. You can't see far. I use my thermal from Flir as a monocular. I use that to stalk, as I stalk, to look down the lanes to see if I can't find the pigs, and then from there I have a light on my red dot, my Aimpoint Red dot, and then if I can get a clear shot, we take the shot. As you can see, it's thick, so your average shots in here is maybe 5 to 10 yards, so it's up close and personal. Okay, so I'm gonna stalk in here just to give you guys an idea what it looks like in the daytime. Obviously I do this in the dark, so you can't really see far, and you use your sense of feeling, your hearing, and then only at the end, when you get close to getting ready for a shot, you start using the thermal, the monocular that I've got, and then you have to defeat the pig's senses by not having them smell you or hear you as you stalk closer. So let's see how it goes in here. So you'll hear them as they start feeding. They make quite a lot of noise, so you use that opportunity to stalk closer, but you have to be very, very careful to take it easy. And the moment they will stop all of a sudden, and they'll stop and just stand listening, then you must stand still as well. Sometimes stalking through a row like this can almost take almost an hour to do it slowly. Cover 100 yards at night, so it's slow, patient, persistent work. And then when you do hear them close enough, then you do feel that you might get a shot. Sometimes it helps to go down, have a clear sight, and shoot up with a 303 up through in the row here. But even then, it's up close and personal, 3, 5, sometimes 10 yards. That's how close you can get to them if you take your time. But then it takes for fast, accurate shooting to put them down. Remember, a wounded bushpig is not something to take lightly. These guys get quite aggressive when they're wounded, so make sure you put them down as soon as possible. So yeah, that gives you an idea. I'm going to finish up at the bait spot, and then I'm going to head back and give it a couple of days. See, and then I'll come and visit. Depending on the weather, we'll come and sit and wait for them and see if we can't hear them, and then stalk them as well. So yeah, thanks for staying tuned. If you liked the video, press that subscribe button and stay tuned with the Bushpig Chronicles from FFF Safaris. We'll have some other videos popping up every now and then, but for now let's just focus on this Bushpig Chronicle adventure.